It was a year after Sonic adopted Lavinia, Katarina, and Boken after they left the Cat Kingdom. One night he walked out of the bedroom to get a glass of water, only to find Lavinia sitting by the window in the hallway. He wanted to know why she was up late, so he walked over to the window where she was sitting. "Hey, Lavinia," Sonic said. Lavinia then turned to see her brother. "Oh, hi, Sonic," she said before sighing. "Are you okay?" Sonic asked. "I'm alright," Lavinia answered. "It's just, tomorrow is the anniversary of my mother's death." Sonic seemed to understood what she was going through. "Do you want to talk about it in my room?" he asked. Without any hesitation, Lavinia nodded and her head and said, "Of course." Sonic and Lavinia walked into his bedroom and sat on the couch. "So, what's been bothering you lately, Lavinia?" Sonic asked. "You see, tomorrow's the day when my mother died," Lavinia explained. "She was the queen of my old kingdom, until she died from an illness called NIDS. It wasn't known to my people at the time." "Oh no," Sonic said. "I'm terribly sorry to hear that. In addition, my father, who was king, took everything away from me. Took my old friends to my royal statues. Of course, that," Lavinia continued. "I had a dream about my father just now. He found me in Katarina and Book and he tried to get us back to the kingdom with him. After living in the nightmare he put me through past year, I don't ever want my father to find any of us." Sonic was shocked after hearing his sister's nightmare, so he placed his arm around her and comforted her. "That did sound like a bad dream," Sonic said. "But you know something? Your father can't get you." "What do you mean?" Lavinia asked. "He doesn't know where you guys are," Sonic stated. "Also, if he does try to take you back to your old kingdom, we'll take him down with no problem." This made Lavinia feel a little bit better. "I wouldn't know what to do without you, Sonic," she said with a smile. "Yes, we are siblings," Sonic said, "and siblings look out for each other no matter what." He gave her a thumbs up and a wink. "Thanks, Sonic," Lavinia said. She also winked at him. "Aw, man," Sonic yawned, and then he laid back on the couch. "I am exhausted." "Me too," Lavinia said, rubbing her eyes. "Come here," Sonic said. "Head on my chest." With that being said, Lavinia lay down on the couch with her head on Sonic's chest. She began to rub his sister's hair, causing her to purr quietly. "You like that, don't you, sis?" Sonic asked, and of course Lavinia nodded her head as they drift away to sleep. Sonic sang a soft kitty, warm kitty. He also allowed Lavinia to sing with him. A couple of hours later, Sonic and Lavinia were out like a light, and Sonic was snoring where Lavinia slept peacefully. That was until a familiar voice caused her to wake up. It sounded almost like a woman, but Lavinia wasn't sure. It would told her to go to the temple mystic ruins, but because of her tiredness, she tried her best to block this sound by placing a pillow over her head. But the voice was so present, so Lavinia took the pillow off and woke up. She then decided to take a walk to ease her problems, leaving Sonic to sleep in peace. So she began to sing her solo as she walked through the hallway and down the stairs to the front door. She then checked her boyfriend Knuckles to make sure he wasn't cold while he slept on the couch. As soon as she went outside, Lavinia saw spirits of her past relatives. Regardless of the ghosts, she walked to the mystic ruins to view the temple. By the time Lavinia's solo ended, the rocket missiles exploded from the distance, and because of this, she had to guard herself as ways to not get hurt by the explosion. The accident temple didn't get destroyed surprisingly though. As soon as the explosion died down, Lavinia turned her head around the results of it. She gasped at the sight of it, as she saw someone awfully familiar. "Oh no," Lavinia said, "it can't be." While Sonic had just woken up from his sleep after the explosion came out of his room, he realized Lavinia left the room during the process, so he decided to go look for her. His best friend, Tails, came out of the room. "Sonic, did you hear that?" he asked. "It sounded like it came from the mystic ruins," Sonic answered. "Do you know where Lavinia is?" "No, I haven't seen her after we called it a night," Tails responded. "Lavinia was in my room with me," Sonic recalled, "but we fell asleep together, and the next thing I know is she's not here. We gotta find her," Tails said. They ran downstairs only to find Knuckles looking out of the window, and they just had woken up from the explosion as well. "Hey guys," he said, "I might be seeing things, but I think we got a bunch of visitors." The guys opened the doors and saw the spirits of Lavinia's relatives. "Who are they?" Sonic asked. And they did try to get Sonic their attention, but their attempts were unsuccessful, because the spirits weren't aware of their presence. At the same time, and every of their friends, entered Mystic Ruins and walked up the stairs that led to Tails' workshop. "Sonic!" Amy called. "Amy?" Sonic called. The two hedgehogs shared a romantic hug. "Are you okay?" Amy asked. "Yeah, I'm fine," Sonic said. "Who are these people, Mother?" Cream asked. "I don't know, dear," Vanilla replied, "but I don't think they can hear us." "These are spirits," Espo said. "They almost look identical as me and Lavinia," Katarina said. "Speaking of which," Shadow said, "where is Lavinia?" "I don't know," Sonic responded, shrugging his shoulders. Not long after they answered, they heard someone screaming, "Sonic!" It was Lavinia. They ran all the way to the pyramid back to Tails' workshop to embrace her brother. Realizing that she was out of breath, she hugged her in comfort. "Lavinia, are you okay?" Sonic asked. "Where have you been?" "I heard a strange voice that drew me over to the Mystic Ruins temple," Lavinia explained. "The next thing I saw... Well, saw who?" Sonic asked. He wanted to get an answer so he can understand her situation. However, right before Lavinia can answer, everyone turned their heads to see Eggman's robots, holding a hologram machine that continued a message from none other than Dr. Eggman. "Eggman!" Whisper snarled. Then she lifted her Wispon and then aimed it at the hologram of Eggman. But before she could do anything, Tango stopped her. "Easy there, Whisper," she said, reassuring her friend. "Besides, he hasn't told us our plan yet." The wolf then calmed down and went and said, "All right, I'll hold back for now." The lemur then whispered as to calm her down. "Good evening, Restoration," he said. "I hate, or what should I say, love, to bother you at this time of night, which is why I've all brought you a new member of my empire." Someone came into the hologram. It was Joseph the cat, Lavinia's father, and this left Lavinia and Katarina astonished at the sight. "Father?" Lavinia gasped. "Dad?" Katarina asked. "Thank you, Eggman." And Joseph said, "In case you don't know me, to introduce myself, I'm Joseph the Cat, and I was originally a king at the Cat Kingdom before I joined Eggman's empire. I recently became a member of the beloved organization, a year or two after my daughters, Lavinia and Katarina Cat, suddenly disappeared. I am not alone on this one." Joseph then took out a picture of 4 cats, Marcus, Katie the cat, and even Jessica and Samantha. Lavinia became even more shocked. Who was Katarina became even angry at the sight of their former friends. "You see, I gathered their 4 and greatly skilled and courageous minions for my egg boss," Joseph said. "Marcus is my swordsman, and he already wants to tend me in the swordsmanship. Class back at the kingdom, Katie, Jessica, and Samantha are skilled as karate ninjutsu. Katie is the leader, and she's skilled with her kicking moves. Jessica's the brains of the trio, and she's skilled with karate chops. And Samantha's the brave one, and she's also skilled with her punches." "Whoa, how wonderful," Dr. Eggman said, clapping his hands. "And I suppose you are their leader." "That is correct," Joseph said. "My goal is to find my biological daughters and have them return to the kingdom. Once we do, they'll be my slaves forever." "Clever idea, Joseph," Dr. Eggman responded. "So Lavinia and Katarina, you better watch your backs on this or you'll face the consequences." Both men laughed evilly, with thus ending the hologram message. Sonic performed a hovering attack to destroy the robot. "You gotta be kidding me," Lavinia said. "They had got to be kidding me." "Well, I agree with you on that, sis," Katarina stated. "Father shouldn't have then rounded up such fake friends and take us back to the kingdom." "Oh, man," Bokum groaned. "And here I thought they would forget about us forever." "I don't believe it," Rouge said in anger. "That Katie girl just stole my kicking skills. Between you and me, this Jessica tramp can't hold my extreme gear," Wave said. "She may be the brains, but she may have her looks. But I don't think she has what it takes to be a better Sonic rider," Jet said. "And with that, Samantha Shrimp can't punch," Storm said. "What a coward," Vector scoffed. But their dad wouldn't stop at nothing until Lavinia and Katarina returned to the Cat Kingdom. Amy added. "So what are we gonna do?" Charmy asked. "We gotta think of something," Sevier said. Everyone was not entirely sure what to do. They didn't want to lose their cat friends over a triumph. Suddenly a light beam then began to shine behind them, revealing Taka and Chaos. To show respect to them, Lavinia and Katarina bowed down to them. "Taka, Chaos, thank goodness you're here," Lavinia said. "We got a message from Eggman," Katarina explained. "Dad was there, and he said that he officially was part of Eggman's empire." "We knew what happened," Taka said. Your father had abandoned the Cat Kingdom and established his own base. Is there anything we can do? Sonic asked. You must head to the Mystic Ruins Temple, summon the Cat Queen, and head to the Cat Kingdom to bring the establishment down, Taka explained. Lavinia understood what the Echna's request was because she looked at her necklace. I'm going, she said. Her friends turned to look at her in disbelief. Lavinia, you can't go alone, Katarina stated. Dad might capture you and take you as a slave. Katarina, I know, Lavinia explained, but this is for the best. Because of her concern, Katarina refused to let her older twin sister go to the Cat Kingdom alone. Well, I'm going with you, she said, standing her ground. I'm going with you too, Sonic said. We'll all be back, Bone, babe, said Knuckles to Lavinia, who looked at her hedgehog brother and Echna boyfriend in disbelief. One by one, every one of her friends stood up and vowed to help during the quest. Although she was reluctant to let them join them for the first time, since the sake of the safety, Lavinia decided to let some of them come along. Alright, she said. I'll need all the help I can get. As Sonic took his arm out, every single one of his friends took the arms out into a circle, and they counted down to 3 before everyone raised their arms and shouted, Restoration! This made Lavinia touched by their heart. Let's do this, she announced. And as she was about to join the others, Taka called Sonic to tell him something. Sonic, Taka began, I was worried for your sister's safety. If she wants to take a long, steep step down, her time passed through when it may not be night. This made Sonic worried for his sister, which is why I would tell you one thing. If her life is cut short, pray for me in Chaos and we'll be able to revive her, Taka explained. Despite his concern, Sonic acted determined and said, Alright, I'll do that. And don't worry, Taika. I'll make sure nothing happens to my sisters. Taika smiled at the hedgehog. Very well, she said. Chaos and I wish you the best of luck. And with an instant, Taka and Chaos disappeared into the night. Sonic ran to his friends, starting their quest to bring the former Cat King and his Cat Eggman Empire your establishments down.